All right, go ahead. Whenever.
IoT Hydroponics. Hydroponics is an effective and efficient growing technique. Unfortunately, it is extremely high maintenance. With the help of IoT technologies, we can remove that burden. Hardware. Our solution is operated by an Arduino and several sensory devices, as depicted in this slide. A hydroponics setup is below. You can see the growing lights.
All right, so I'll talk about a little bit about our software. So this is the data flow diagram. You may have seen this before, where the user has access to buttons that allow them to change the lights, the water pump, the motor. This goes into a server where we also have automatic processing, and then it feeds it to the Arduino. So now to the web application. So we used Python Flask to build the web application, and this gave us the ability to have buttons where people can click something and modify something on the website, and it would send a GET request to our ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and that would eventually pass the commands to the Arduino. So the ESP8266 is the module we use to get Wi-Fi on the Arduino board. So this was actually a big challenge because the library that they had for this module was not meant for this version, and basically the GET request had to be built up manually. So for the Arduino, we had it connected to the ESP8266, and whenever the module received a request, the Arduino would take this request, parse it, figure out what it is, and as you can see on the right, we will check if LED on was in it or LED off was in it, and then find the corresponding function to run to perform the correct action. So for our finished prototype, it currently has the functionality to control the height of the grow light, as well as the air pump, and it also displays live humidity, temperature, plant height, and equipment status. All right, so this is our final product. As you can see, we do have some vegetables growing here. We have the tomatoes have fruited, and so have the peppers. So far it's been quite a success. So here we have all the electronics on the side. We have the Arduino. The Raspberry Pi is actually used just for 5-volt power as a power supply. In the middle here, we have it connected. There's a stepper motor which pulls the light up. As you can see, it's on a reel right now. So this adjusts based on what the ultrasonic sensor measures as a distance from the plants. We also have a humidity sensor. We have our Wi-Fi module here. And down here, we have a relay. So this relay is controlling all the high voltage electronics, like the grow light and the air pump. So I will now show you how our application works. So here's our application, and as you can see, it first loads up the temperature, humidity, and the plant height based on ultrasonic. And it tells you the status of the light and the pump currently. And you can see that the light is currently on. And basically these buttons each allow you to control the garden. And yeah, so just to show you guys, when we hit the turn off button, the garden turns off. So basically this sends a GET request to the Wi-Fi module, and the module passes the command to the garden. So we'll turn it back on. So this is all done wirelessly through the Arduino Wi-Fi module and the Flash server. The same thing happens with the air pump. I'm not sure if you can really hear it. And also we have the height adjustment for the light. So when we hit lower, you can see it very slowly descending a little bit. So we do it one revolution at a time, just so that you don't over adjust. So yeah, that is our IoT hydroponics project. Thanks for listening.